What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
Looks some menacing
Holy
eyes.
Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
It's a dragon. Murloc?
Wait a moment. No! Ah! I can breathe. Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look.
Oh boy. I don't have control.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Did I fall off the cliff? Vanishing of Lady Shannon. So we know how Roy died. We're probably going to find out what happened to everyone.
Torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
It must have been going in
Wonder
quite
what else
sleep.
could be seen beyond these shores? Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
People tied up here. Was that to emulate a shadow of sorts?
I'm terrified. I've always been afraid of storms.
Can I get knocked out by this?
Someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination?
Okay. Suppose let's check
My
inside.
God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size. This place gives me the creeps.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going up.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. This isn't right. I'll try again. Damn it. Nope, wrong. I'll try again. This isn't right. No power.
Is there something that I'm meant to see to...
Dead as a doornail.
to give me a hint to that?
That voice. Is that Harry? No. Just a recording. The ship was wailing.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us
This is the captain's last entry.
Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent took the ship. I hadn't seen the sea this rough in years. First mate Swayze saw the huge sea creature near our hull shortly after. It's definitely not a whale.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island
Deliver
were
the
afraid of it.
6 members of Everhard expedition without incident. Come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks. If there's anything left to pick up by then. Left the island after lunch. No incidents. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. You might get a good catch. Provide your messages to radio like you asked me. We'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us, Frank. Frank's the mechanic.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was saying this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home, but then I found the stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. The island of
Maybe the
Panak
legend
is a
is
city
more
called
real than it seems.
Nan Madol. It's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones, moving by black magic.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Black ooze test changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies. Wait, there's various frequency marks.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
Everything in this
I was
rotten island
completely
has something to
covered
do with
in
that damn black
goo.
ooze in one way
I
or
wonder
another.
what it'll do to me.
Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed to that awful liquid. Okay, so I don't think there's any specifics to the order to which it all lights up. I guess it's just trial and error. That's quite spooky, actually. So what have I figured out? Over there. No, I didn't want to click that one.
Green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Okay, I guess follow the cables.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I
Probably
doubt
nothing.
anything could be worse than my illness.
It is very hard to see.
At last, some light. That should make things easier. Looks like they took items from the stranded ship.
Okay.
The menu is rather limited here.
At least there is food.
Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah. Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer from...
Marsh Canary. Okay. It's a little additional thing.
Discarded clothing. It had a handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with
UDW.
a white fedora.
That's
Really dirty.
This is the doctor. Yesterday the stones danced with my
This
song
dog
with
was a
some
certifiable loon.
village. Everything is turned into this place. There is a treasure in Skash, Gokala, La, Ngli, Bag, Agl.
The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. These medical tools are hair-raising.
Anything interesting on the floor? Frank, I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? Stay near to the end. See. One box.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in great danger in this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is going completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until you found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try convince him?
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Theodora are singing while working in the workshop.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some...
So Theodora, I assume. Arrive on island, set up camp. Roy blows up the world's hatch. We strike camp and move to the beach. Also entering Lady Shannon's log.
A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Tales from Pahand.
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. Portable typewriter. Photographic film.
Ward and Blake News Agency. This is, yeah, Cassandra D. Ward. Son and his wife found dead at high seas. Cults and Rituals. An interview with Inspector John Raymond Legras. Strange incidents in Massachusetts. Connor family vanishes from the Arkin farm by... Okay, so she's quite the journalist of mysterious things.
I believe Harry visited this
A
exposition.
new TR exhibition coming to Boston by C.D. Ward. Interesting. So that's probably where he met Ward.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Quiet. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to blame you.
Look at his contorted face. Is this
Where have
what's
you been
going
this
to
whole
happen
time?
to me?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him, for Christ's sake! Call J.R. quick!
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Oh, it got really dark when I did that. Okay. So the dock was strung up here.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Make it higher or lower. Around this corner. Quite a lot here.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island.
Good morning,
You
Chris.
made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Sorry for the revival this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with the noise from that awful organ. The good news is the organ revealed the entrance to the temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountaintop. So I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer I'm looking for, finally leave this goddamn island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me. Harry. Frank, if we
So
want to
this
enter the
is the
temple of the
reason
mountain,
the
we
ship
have to
was
reproduce the
scavenged.
effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine. Whatever we can to lay our hands on the Lady Shannon. Do you think we can do that?
What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot.
Hmm? Burns and Parsons. Great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just know that please stop calling me Mr. Abbott. Just call me Harry. That's all friends do. Okay. I want to first see where electricity went down here before I go exploring this. Turn this on. Some stairs up. Interesting. High level measurements, Harry Everhart. Studying the structure of the last few days.
Good ear, Harry.
The tones it emits change consistently with the tides.
How can someone build something like this out of stone? Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Okay. Those last slides are interesting, to say the least. Okay.
What kind of doodad is this? It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Okay.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Okay, and I've got all the sounds for each. Okay. So, I've got the symbols. What does it mean though?
I don't know if someone in the expedition was a cook, but I really hope they didn't rely on Harry for the expedition only has 5 minutes.
So Frank wanted to leave, but he was the engineer.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense. That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
Okay, so this is where the organ comes in.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
That's just a dead end. Oh gosh. Those are all the tides and such come into play. Open,
Must be
close.
instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Tuning the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. So I gotta tune.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Ah. Interesting. So it's second lowest. Okay. What is on that projector?
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess. I think this is the right one.
Okay. That's still weird that that shows up. I don't get that.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable. I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
I don't know if there's a city called. Oh, yeah. Okay, 262 349 415. 262 349 415. We have the symbols. Now, what's the date today? November 7th. It's a new moon. Okay, so it's a new moon. So I assume this should be covered. Yeah, new moon. That's covered. So 262, that diamond is okay, so that's closed. That should be it, if I got everything correct. Now we press the button. Aha, you're supposed to be closed. Okay, now it should work. Okay, yeah.
Holy my! What kind of magic is this?
Oh, whoa. Do I want to go along here? I feel like that could very much attract whatever is out at sea. I saw in whatever dream I had.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Poor Harry. He's worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does.
I feel like we're summoning Cthulhu.
This island is dangerous.
Really?
Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
I feel like this island is fucking dangerous. Don't know what you're talking about, Nora. This... people going insane. Black ooze. That can be affected by frequencies. Freaking magical structures.